Hi guys, it is Mandy and Isaiah. Isaiah's here with me. I am finally doing a vlog for you guys. I know that it's been crazy long since I've done a vlog, and I'm really glad that you guys are very appreciative of how long it takes me to get out vlogs and you guys understand and all that good stuff, because if you guys didn't, it would just be crazy because I just can't. It just is what it is. So anyways, I'm just glad you guys are very understanding and loving and you still are very supportive. So let's get right into it because I don't want this video to be too extremely long, and there's a lot to cover. Obviously, I haven't done a video in a long time, and the babies are now almost 5 months old. They'll be 5 months old in a few days. So it's crazy because I don't think I've done an update since they were like 2 or 3 months old. So I have Isaiah with me, and I want to make sure that he's happy. So let's get to it. He's just kind of looking at his toys that are on the floor here, and this is kind of, I'm in my living room on the floor. This is kind of like where we are always playing. We always put blankets on the floor and they roll all over the floor. You put them one spot and within a couple minutes they are across the room somewhere else or turned over or whatever. So anyways, we had their 4-month checkup a few weeks ago and they're doing really, really well. The babies are developing right on schedule and they're just doing very well. They're very healthy babies. Isaiah weighs 16 pounds, a little over 16 pounds. He's 16 pounds and 2 ounces or something like that. So, and Noah weighed 14 and a half pounds. And they're about the same length. They're both just over, no, Isaiah's almost 25 inches and Noah's just over 24 inches. So he's on the far end of 24 and she's on the beginning end of 24, which is crazy. Like they're both, I mean, when we're talking about centimeters in difference, it's not that much. So she's a very long little slim baby, and he's a chunker, and they're just doing really, really well. I'm just very, very blessed and very happy at how well they're doing. Let me see here. I tried to write down some notes. It's very difficult for me to be as organized as I used to be with my videos as far as what topics I cover. I just try to jot some things down, keywords, and do the video because that's the only thing I have time for. It hasn't gotten better as far as trying to be more organized with the videos, and I think it will. I think that with time things will get better. It won't always feel like I am totally all over the place or unorganized or unable to put out videos for 2 months, things like that. It'll get better. It just hasn't yet. One more thing I wanted to mention is how busy we've been with our older kids. School got out last week, and their last week of school was filled with events and field trips and things like that. Our 11-year-old graduated from elementary school, so now she's going to be in junior high school, so that was a huge deal. She had a little graduation. And she's also in dance, so we had dance recitals and things like that. Our other daughter started gymnastics, and so it's just, there's so much going on. So I'm not just busy with my twins, I'm very, very busy with my older girls as well. So it just makes me a busy, busy mom, and I wouldn't change it for the world. It just is what it is, which stops me from being able to do videos on a regular basis like I'd like to. Anyway, so let's get back on schedule here talking about the twins. I wanted to talk about their clothing. I have that down. Noah is in 3 to 6 month clothing. She is in some 6 month clothing that she can fit, but it's pretty much 3 to 6, some 6 month. Isaiah is in 6 month and some 6 to 9 month clothing. He's a boy, first of all. Things can be more fitted on Noah, and you want things to be a little more roomy on your boy. So that's where he is. She's in a size 1 shoe, and he's in a size 2. He can fit some of his 1s, but he's mostly in a size 2. And I really don't put shoes on him that often, but when I do, that's what size that I put on them. Also, Noah has not used a pacifier since, I would say, just before they turned 3 months old. So probably like 10 weeks. 10, 11 weeks, she stopped taking pacifier. She never was a huge fan of it anyways, so at that point it was just like, what's the point of giving it to her? Just nip it in the bud now, then we won't have to worry about it later, you know, having to try to break her from it. So he still likes his pacifier, so he keeps his passy. We use the Tommy Tippy pacifiers as well as the Tommy Tippy bottles and things like that, which we love. And now we're using the 9-ounce Tommy to be bottles. We don't give him 9 ounces or give them 9 ounces, but we're using the 9-ounce bottles since they're drinking 6 ounces in their bottles now. I'm still breastfeeding and bottle feeding, formula bottle feeding, and still breastfeeding, and that's still working out just fine. What else did I want to hit on? They are still eating every 3 hours. Pretty much around the clock that they're awake, they're eating every 3 hours. So once I go to bed, that's it. But when they're awake, they're eating every 3 hours, and I cannot wait to start making baby food. Like, I'm so excited to start making baby food and taking all of your tips that you guys have on making baby food and what works out for your babies and what your babies like and dislike and things like that. So I can't wait to get into that groove. Baby. What else here? Let's see. They're watching us eat. They're reaching for our food. They're reaching for our drinks. They're reaching for anything that we have. They want it. So that's a sign that they are ready to start eating. So at 6 months, we're going to go for that, recommended by our doctor to start at 6 months and to not start before then. So about another month or so, we'll start doing that. Let's see here. We did buy them bumble seats, and they liked their bumble seats to start out. Noah liked her bumble seat a little more than Isaiah did. Now Isaiah likes his just fine, and so does she. And we are probably in those a few times a day. We're getting more floor time, like I said, more tummy time without such a fuss. It was very difficult at the beginning, and now it's getting better. We also bought the Instep Safari double jogger stroller. That was long. But yeah, we bought the Instep Safari, and we love it. It's a great stroller. The one con that I have about it is the space that it has for your diaper bags and things to go under the stroller. It doesn't really fit our big, huge diaper bag. So I kind of hang it over the big, long handle that it has, and it works out great. No problem at all. And I'll just put my purse underneath there if I have my purse. I usually don't, but if I do, I'll put it under there. What else do we have to talk about here? These little things that I'm holding on here, these are like little security. This is his little security dog blanket, and she has one too. She's actually laying on it. I'll show you her too. I'll try to get a little shot of her. She's actually sleeping on the floor next to us, and she has a bear. Hers is a bear and his is a dog, and they love these. I put them in the little lingerie mesh bags to wash them, because that way they'll stay nice and they won't rat up so fast if you just throw them in the washer. And they love these. They teeth on them, they gnaw on them, so I'm always washing them, and they love them. As you can see, he chews on everything. Like, he wants to chew on this right now. Chews on everything. Let's start on that. So they're gnawing, drooling on everything. They're both starting the beginning stages of teething. You can see Noah's gums are swelling down there, and you can see like the beginning of his white caps, like the little white lines down there, which are really cute. So they're just very busy. They're drooling all over everything. I'm changing their bibs all the time, because I'll put a bib on them even if they're not feeding, because of all the drool. Changing their clothes and their onesies all the time. So I started doing their bibs a little more often instead of having to change their clothes all the time. It's just way easier to have to change their bibs and change their outfits. I also have cloth teethers that go in the freezer. They're little cloth ones that you wet. You put in a baggie, put it in the freezer, they freeze, you take them out, and they gnaw on those. So we have a couple of the mesh teethers. I don't like the big plastic hard ones that you put in the freezer, so I got the actual cloth ones, and they work out just fine. Let's see. They are becoming best friends. I love how interactive they are with each other. They just love each other. They roll on the floor together. They hold hands. They talk to each other. They scream at each other. They take each other's toys. Like this one of hers, he's always snatching from her, and she's always snatching his from her, and they're very cute with that. They're really becoming best friends. They're just very happy babies. I mean, they are so happy. They're always smiling and laughing and giggling. They're really happy babies. If they're crying, something's wrong. They're tired or wet or hungry or whatever. They are never just whiny babies. Never. Sleeping is still going wonderful. They're sleeping 8 to 10 hours straight a night. We give them a nice warm bath. We feed them, and they are down for the night. And they are sleeping, and it's just been like the most wonderful thing. It's making this thing of being a twin mother a lot easier. And Isaiah is a wild sleeper. So we have now put him into the pack and play that's next to our bed, and she is still co-sleeping. And we just put him, oh, what a yawn, what a yawn. And we just put him in the pack and play by himself next to the bed, probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe, yeah, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. And he just sleeps wild. I can't keep him on his back. He turns over on his side, turns over on his stomach, and he will not stay on his back. So I figure, you know, what are you gonna do? I can't stop him. I put him on his back. I fall asleep. I wake up to check on him, and he is on his stomach or on his side, which is like, okay, well, whatever. And I'm waking up constantly checking on them. Like, I still have that habit really bad, even though they sleep through the night. I'm constantly checking on them. Let's see, what else did I want to mention to you guys? I already talked about how they're scooting and rolling over, like they're completely rolling over. Tummy to back, back to tummy, they're rolling all over the place. So we've been practicing sitting. Like, I'll put them in between my legs and we'll practice sitting up, and we'll play sitting up so they can start to get their core muscles going with sitting up and working that head. They both have pretty large heads. I think it's a family thing. My husband has a pretty large head, and I do too. So it's going to have to work on those neck muscles to be able to sit up. So, but we love them. We love them. We love them. They're such great babies. I'm going to show you him. Say hi. Say hi, Isaiah. Say, look. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? Say hi. Hi. Say hi. He's like, what is that? Why am I on the mommy's phone, huh? Say, what is that? What is that? Yay. Yay. Okay. So, you guys, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure what else I need to talk about. I wanted you guys to give me recommendations of what you guys think for, like, your favorite books, your favorite toys, your favorite things that you really would recommend. Like, if you had to recommend 1 or 2 things to me, what would it be? Just 1 or 2, what would it be? Just to have some ideas, just to, you know, have some feedback or whatever. And I'm going to try to do more videos. And like I said, keyword is try. My next video that I'm going to try to get out is a postpartum shedding video. So if any of you moms are out there shedding and you want to watch a postpartum shedding video and my light and my input on that and how I'm fighting that battle, then you guys can look out for that video to be in the near future of me ranting and raving about that. So let me try to show you guys Noah. There she is. She is sleeping her little heart away. And you see her bears up there by her head? She's sleeping. She's a tummy sleeper too. And here's me and Isaiah. Say hi. Say hi, Isaiah. You can look in the camera and say hi. Okay, guys. Well, this is Mandy, and I'm so glad you guys are still hanging around, and you guys are asking, Mandy, where are you, and where have you been? So here it is, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope to see you guys back here very soon. Thanks for watching, and have a great night, you guys. Bye.